I'm outdoors again. Hey, so welcome to this video. And in this one, I am going to be talking about trust again. Trusting in God and just kind of how we can do that more and what that looks like. Just to encourage you to do that because, man, that's that's where we really experience a life and fullness in God that He intended for us when we can really trust. And in this last little short I talked about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in Daniel chapter 3 and how they refused to bow down to that statue, and they really had to trust God. That regardless of what was going to happen from the outcome of that, they were going to do what they knew was right. They were not bowing down, and they trusted and had peace. And this verse that I really love, Romans 15:13, says this: "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in Him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit." And will fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in Him. So that follows that trust, trusting in God, and really resting and knowing that He knows best, regardless of the outcome. And especially when we have plans and where we think, okay, this is a great plan, and then but God has different plans, and then can we trust that He is still good and still, you know, completely has our best interest in mind when our plans didn't go the way we thought looked good, mapped out. And I want to also read a quote by George Mueller, a man that had run the orphanages over there in England, and he really just operated out of the faith and trust in God to provide all their needs for the orphanages, totally praying about it, and God met the needs right on time when He needed it, and maybe didn't look like wasn't looking like it's gonna come about, fill the needs, but God did. And so he is noted for several amazing quotes on trust and various things, but this one here I love. It says, "Either we trust in God, and in that case we neither trust in ourselves nor in our fellow men nor in circumstances nor in anything besides, or we do trust in one or more of these, and in that case do not trust in God." So when we either fully trust in God, or we rely on other things that we find securement in, our finances, our health, other people, just things, or we fully trust in God, regardless of what happens with those other things, the outcome, and learning to just rest in Him. So it's a lifelong journey of learning to trust more in God, but I want to encourage you to do that more, to see areas where you're lacking trust and fully trust in Him. And as you trust in Him, He will fill you with joy and peace. So just keep on.